happy readers, I'm Liz and today we're doing chapters 16 through 18 of Linger. So now we're dealing with Sam's aftermath of getting kicked out of Grace's house. And I know we discussed last time on whether or not it is fair that her parents are kicking him out and being like, hey, we really don't know you that well, and yada yada yada, and this is just weird. I think we all agreed that they were being quite fair. I know I was just like, ugh. But like, from a teenager's point of view, you're always thinking like, really? Are they overreacting? But through chapter 16, we know that they have her best interests in mind. I mean, I wish that they knew Sam better because I think that he's a good guy. I think he's a good character, but they just don't know each other well enough for them to know that he is, like I said, a good guy. Her dad mentions how great she is and how good her grades are and how, you know, she hasn't been a rebellious child and how she is absolutely perfect. But yeah, her dad's just trying to find blame and Sam is the closest person there to be blamed for all of this sick fever stuff that's going on with Grace. There's a part where Sam is telling himself that it's only a fever. Keep telling yourself that, bro. Keep telling yourself over and over and hopefully it's true, but yeah. So Sam goes to Beck's house and actually gets to formally meet Cole. Do you guys think that there's a reason why Sam doesn't like Cole? I know he mentions that a person who looks like an actor but the name that you can't recall, and I think that might be a part of it, but at the same time it's like, I don't know, they've never met before really, other than that time that Cole accidentally transformed into a human, but he's still treating him with that cold shoulder, and so it's just really kind of strange and slightly awkward for Isabel at least. I love how Isabel calls Sam Romulus, just playing on that Roman mythology stuff. And I liked the bit about Isabel. She's just like, I'm not close enough friends with Sam to ask him how he's doing and why he's making these crazy facial expressions. But I really hope that Sam opens up to Isabel because I feel like they both have a lot of pain that they could deal with together and they could be awesome friends. And like I've said before in previous discussions, they could be an awesome dynamic duo without being like in a romantic relationship or something like that. Also through this chapter we find out a lot more about Cole and where he comes from and not really what kind of person he is, but just like what his thoughts are behind becoming a wolf. Do you think his reasons are justified? I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it was a good reason to kind of escape and like he said, to like give himself new beginnings, away from his family, away from like the drugs and the band. And I enjoy how defensive Isabel gets when they kiss and she's like, whoa, that the buck stops there. Again, this is the second time in which Isabel has pushed him away and been like, whoa, no. And it cracks me up when she's just like, thank me for your fingers and toes. On to chapter 17. In this chapter, Cole is snooping around the house and he gets a call from Isabel and she's all like, why are you talking to me? Why isn't Sam there? And he's all, bro, I gotta be here because I'm a wolf and if I change, this is the best place to be. I guess if he was Tracy Jordan, that's what he would sound like. And so they have this banter back and forth about like why he's there and like how they're going to be friends and all this other stuff. And I love his line about the turtles because yeah, where he's just like, yeah, I never told anybody that because it's not true. And I feel like Isabel is becoming the middleman between Grace and Sam and Cole, just like bringing everybody together. Which I guess is a good place to be because then you kind of figure out everything that's going on within your friendship circles. Oh, I got that backwards. It's, who was he talking to before then? Oh, he was talking to Sam. And then Isabel calls Grace, and then Isabel calls Sam. Do we want to talk about Sam some more? Because in Cole's bit he finds out a little bit more about how Sam was adopted and all that stuff by Beck. But like it's all kind of stuff that we've already kind of known before. If you've read Shiver, you know Sam's story, and so there you have it. On to chapter 18. In this chapter we get to meet Karen, which is the bookstore owner, which is nice to see because before I was wondering, who is owning this bookstore? Is there anybody else who's working this bookstore other than Sam? I feel like she was a very good character to introduce to this story because she's so insightful and I don't know if she's a parent or anything like that. She just mentions that she's married, but like I feel like for him he needed to hear all that she had to say about, you know, this is probably what they're thinking, the parents, and you know, this is probably what you need to do, and also good time to get time off. And then we get to see Grace and Sam talk again, which is so adorable, so cute, and all that fun stuff. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but I like how Rachel is the middleman and she's just like, hey Sam, here's a phone, call Grace, and they get to talk for a little bit, and it's, yeah, I don't know if it would be deemed adorable, but yeah, they finally get to talk for the first time in less than 24 hours. I know I've said this a lot during this chapter, but I respect another character, which is Sam, because he's like, no, we can't run away because that's not what you want to do to your parents. They're already worried about you. You don't need to be running off with some boy they don't really know that well, that they probably should know better because he's been living at their house for months. But you know, yeah, no, they're kind of in their own little world until their baby gets hurt. So yeah, what did you think of those 3 chapters? Do you think that they're going to run away together? Do you think Sam and Isabel are going to be better friends? Is Rachel gonna finally find out about the wolves and their whole history? So that is all. I hope you have a great day and keep reading Linger. And don't forget to go to BehindYellowEyes.com to check out their blog discussion post.